Yeah. We there here, I go on whole a vibe, you know? Yeah, man, and we are going, we are watch some program. I go and follow some of these football programs. We follow the football. So we are say welcome this evening. You know the schedule, it was for like 6 o'clock. Cause we know evening shift are from 6 to 8. You know, cause we try to put in 4 hours at ear time every day. Or we are showing love back to the music. You know, giving the youth them around in my circle energy, give them a strength. Likewise, give myself, find something to do for myself to see me create a platform where you never can tell. Sooner or later, you know it go. We can offer jobs to other people out there. Said we so. But then in the evening, I was just saying, we're going to put off the evening show. Because we don't know how music we deal, but as we say, we think label, you know how music and football deal it. So with all respect, we can't go show the games them and things like that, but we certainly can go watch along with them and can share one and two things with the eye them. Maybe we can squeeze and give one little trips here and there and go on again. You never know, we never can tell. See? So we are going chat along until a match time. But you have a game where I play right now where it kind of interesting to me still. I think it's a game where I watch Little Light still. It's all about Suriname and what them name Guatemala. That's it, yeah. The game is 0-0 at the moment, you know. The game is 0-0. 2 minutes of play me have, you know. Suriname, Guatemala, no.
Suriname through. Who tries to move it out wide and headed clear, although Guatemala not able to get back on it. A lot of chasing being done nearby Guatemala in the opening few minutes.
Yep. Yeah, as we said from early, you know. We join up for watch some football. We are going to take in Suriname and Guatemala. We don't know for sure they for go on 6 o'clock. We don't know where the boys game.
Trying to move it down the left. Here's Hats. Back for Paul. Plenty of early possession here for this Suriname side. It's moved out wide. Geraldo Becker. Becker forced to turn it back. And here's Anderson, the debutant today for Suriname. Pinas surveying. Back out wide. Sherry. put this in towards the top of the air. Is a great ball in. Tried to lay it off, but his teammate had fallen down. Clearance, though, not convincing. Here's Becker, just behind his teammate in Sherry. Guatemala trying to play out here. Rodrigo Saravia. Guatemala having to find some solutions here in the early going of how to play out. Haven't had much going forward yet after Suriname got a corner in the opening minute of play tonight. Trying to work through the middle. Robles touched off the ball. Steven Robles back in his central position. Here's Samayoa. Trying to move this one forward. It's broken up. And now played over the top. It's a good ball there for Morales. He'll collect. Morales cuts this one back. Lopez trying to play through the middle. It's a foul as Grot was tracking back defensively. Free kick on the way after Franco was tripped up. Guatemala, their first foray forward tonight. A cross block, but it was deflected as it came in. Appeals for handball, and the whistle does come. It'll be a free kick going to Suriname. Suriname side that has never qualified for the World Cup. They've also never had more than 3 wins in a cycle in their history, but now during this cycle, they're surpassing that. They earned their 4th win in the first game of this cycle. There is their head coach, Stanley Menzo, 61-year-old from here in Suriname, an absolute legend of the game from this country. Over 250 appearances for Ajax in his career. Was coached by Johan Cruyff, won a couple of European trophies, won a few Eredivisie trophies as well in the Netherlands. And now taking charge of this national team. I'm trying to get them to a World Cup for the first time. And right now they are on the right track, but trying to carry that on as play continues in this October cycle, as now the rain has really picked up here in Paramaribo. That'll make this turf surface even wetter and more slick, which means the game will be played at a faster pace. Play down the line. It's a long run there for Oscar Santis, but Santis is able to keep this alive. The cross coming in as Vaesen able to see this sail out of play. Oscar Santis has been one of the more informed players in CONCACAF World Cup qualifying. 4 goals scored in his last 3 matches in the qualifiers. He's 11 goals with Guatemala since 2023 in CONCACAF competitions. He has really come on for this team, earning his 50th cap just recently, 16 goals as well in his career. Now it's Suriname coming back the other way. Played to the top of the area and laid off for the shot. It was a bouncing ball. Wasn't controlled all too well, but this does stay in play. The ball boy threw another ball onto the field, as now that's cleared out. I think everybody thought that ball was going to head out of play. Ball floated forward again. It's over everybody's head. What wind there is blowing from left to right. So it's at the back right now of Suriname, and having to manage those crosses just a little bit better with the circumstances that they are given with the conditions. Play through the middle, Saravia, and it's turned over. Not on the same page there as Oscar Sentis, and allows Suriname now to move forward. Ball played long over the top. Great first touch to bring this one in. Bearing down on Herrera. Now it's cut infield. The shot is saved by Hagen off the crossbar. Just enough from Nicholas Hagen to prevent the opener. Margaret had the opportunity for Suriname. Cutting this in. It took a deflection, which maybe helped out Nicholas Hagen as it slowed it down just a little bit. He's able to touch it onto the crossbar and hold on to it. A tremendous save there by the Guatemalan keeper. This ball is now bouncing around. Guatemala not able to keep it. Lonwijk. And now Cherry. Here comes Suriname looking for another big opportunity like they just found a few moments ago. There's Hagen sliding in and taking away that opportunity from Justin Lonwijk, who was making that run forward. It's a Suriname side that sees most of their players currently competing for club in Europe. A handful in the Netherlands, a majority probably from the Netherlands on this team, but players from Germany, Turkey, Sweden, Spain, Hungary, Greece, Italy as well, sprinkled throughout the European continent. As for Guatemala, it's mostly domestic side. There are a handful of players, though, that do come from outside the country limits there of Guatemala, and a handful of players who currently play in the United States at various levels. Samayoa rolling this one forward. Advantage looks to be played here as it's played in the corner for Becker. There wasn't enough of an advantage played, and this will be brought back for a Suriname free kick. The referee tried to play advantage there, as that was considered a foul as Paul was cut down, but it was the next pass in behind by Teron Cherry that did not quite come to be. Trying to play through lines. That pass just coming off there for Cherry. Moved out wide. A chance to set up the cross. Defended by Oscar Sentis. Cut back again. Then Swill gets it out wide. Now the cross fired in. The header flicked towards goal. It's headed clear by Morales. Guatemala now able to get this out of the box. Rubio Rubin is the striker tonight, trying to chase this one down and won't come away with it. Chanel Margaret gets it right back. Now Anderson. Geraldo Becker. Cherry and Suriname doing a good job keeping possession. Guatemala has been in a defensive posture for much of this game. Haps, as the rain continues to fall here in Suriname. Gonna play through lines again, those blue shirts converging, and yet Margaret's able to keep it. Puts the cross towards goal, bouncing around, it's still free, as Guatemala just able to get this away. Hagen got a touch to it, but Suriname able to keep it again. This cross fired in, diving header away by Morales. Moved out wide, Becker the cross. Samayoa the clearance not convincing, it's still loose. Finally swept clear there by Steven Robles. Trying to find some momentum going upfield. And a whistle here. I'll send it back to Suriname. Then Swill and Santis into the challenge. This Guatemala side, Luis Fernando Tena hired as head coach back in 2021. And this isn't just another visit, it's an opportunity to demonstrate that we can compete with ambition in this competition, knowing that not earning 3 points today will be a major dent in trying to qualify. As this comes in, another opportunity here for Geraldo Becker, and it's blocked. Rodrigo Saravia got the final block on it. It'll be a corner kick on the way for Suriname, their second of the match. Good look at it here. Saravia just getting his body in the way, making sure his hands were behind his back. Becker, outswinger, the heads go up, it was a free header, and it's moved wide. The captain, Shaquille Pinas, was up for it. And a big opportunity there for Suriname. Guatemala, Nicholas Hagen just trying to slow things down now. Get some time on the ball. They've been doing a lot of defending here in these opening minutes. For the switch of play, doesn't quite come off. There are a handful of Guatemala fans that have made the trip here to Paramaribo. First matchup against Suriname for Guatemala since 2004 in official
Shaka Abraham, 50th, Ernst Strong,
and won in those previous three. It's been a long time since these two teams have faced off with something like this on the line. But a hop over to challengers Pinas as it's moved out wide by Lonwijk. Chanel Margaret driving forward at Herrera. Margaret still lays this one off, chipped up, and it's headed over the bar. Grot was in an offside position. Another debutant for Suriname nearly found himself on the board.
Shaka Abraham, 50th, Ernst Strong, presence.
Football nostalgia.
At Drexel, Saint and Masters, against Chalky Hill Masters.
State ends over 40. Against Kingston over 40.
Starring Altamont Butler.
Oh, easier to swallow there with the ball going over the bar anyway. Guatemala just trying to get anything going in this game. They've had less than 40% of the ball, have not had a shot yet in this game. Etienne Viasen has been Has had a pretty easy go of it so far through about 20 minutes. Saravia, his advantage is being played after the handball. Guatemala is trying to keep it. Here's Robles. Samayoa hesitates and turns it back. It's blocked out of play. It'll be a throw-in upcoming for this Guatemala side, trying to get things going. Aaron Herrera gets it right back into play for Rubin. Guatemala trying to find a way forward. Samayoa is their longest sequence of possession in this game so far. Pinto trying to step forward. Pinto goes to ground, is able to keep it. As this ball comes through the middle, look at another opportunity here. The cross lifted in. Saravia was closest to it. Santis tracked it down at the end line, drives it infield. This will bounce all the way into the corner and out of play. It'll be a throw-in upcoming for Guatemala. Building into this game is the roadside today in Guatemala. Rain really picking up now. Throw-in for Santis. And the clearance away there by Densuil. Guatemala getting their opportunities now on the ball. Loaded forward again. A header knotted down. Becker floats it forward. Hagen off his line. He had to get it, and he did. Rubio Rubin looking to move this through the middle. Baesen is there to collect. At the midway point of this first half, Suriname and Guatemala, CONCACAF World Cup qualifying here in Group A. Suriname controlling their destiny to reach the World Cup if they can see out these final 4 matches and stay in first spot in the group. They fall to second. They still might have a chance to go to the Interconfederation playoff. A great first window here in these World Cup qualifiers for Suriname with a win and a draw. Trying to play in behind. This is played back to Hagen and cleared up fields. Cherry forced to turn it back. And Suriname back on the attack. Although only momentarily, Saravia thought he was fouled, but went over too easy for the referee's liking. Suriname able to keep it going. Playing down the line, flick back in fields. Grot puts some pressure on Hagen as he clears it away. Rubio Rubin, see this bounce out of play. The stadium absolutely packed. Dr. Franklin has said Stadion here in Paramaribo. These fans want to cheer on an opening goal for this Suriname side. Get them out in front. A goal would really dampen the hopes of Guatemala of making it to the World Cup. Still 3 matches to go after this for each team, but it would be a pretty commanding lead for Suriname at the top of this group. While Guatemala comes into today bottom of Group A. Morales showing his patience to put this back into play. Lights have really started to take effect here because of the weather that has come in here. It was not raining when we kicked off, but it started pouring pretty much right away. Here's Pinas and Denswill and Haps. More time on the ball for the home team. Moved out wide. Denswill gets it out wide again. Here's Margaret, whose chance in the first few minutes was saved off the crossbar by Nicholas Hagen in goal. That pass trying to come centrally, broken up, but Anderson did well to win it right back. Now Cherry. Cherry lifts it out wide. Plenty of time and space. Now the cross fired in, flicked across the face of goal. Becker's there. His header's blocked, and it stays in play. Morales goes to ground. Guatemala will earn the whistle here. It'll be a free kick going back to Guatemala. Good work there by Morales, getting in the way of that header to come back centrally, and then absorbed a bit of punishment there by Grot, who was coming over. Long ball over the top. There's just been nothing there through the build-up for Guatemala. It has been very difficult for them to get anything going towards goal. Still no shots in this game. Herrera trying to change it as it comes in field. Lopez gets it back out wide. Aaron Herrera puts the cross in. Dealt with well in the middle by Shaquille Pinas. Guatemala able to keep possession now. Gonna play through lines. Morales trying to chase this one down. Biasen able to get it away. Cherry couldn't hold on to it in the middle, but Suriname is able to keep it. Here's Geraldo Becker. Moving forward. Grot's in the middle. Becker slows his pace. Becker now lifts the cross in. The heads go up to the far side. It was a heavy touch by Margaret and out of play. Grot had the chance in the middle, although it was just a bit too tall for him. That service whipped in there And Grot was maybe just put up by Jose Pinto, who was able to get good pressure there. And then he was also pushed down by Grot, which is the reason why he ended up on his back. And it's Pinto who is still down, the captain for this Guatemala side.
Over 4 gone and 0-0. Suriname, Guatemala. Yes, sir.
Luis Fernando Tena and this Guatemala side trying to find a way back into this game. They have had nothing going so far. It has been all Suriname.
All Suriname, yo. Oh.
See the handful of Guatemalan fans that have made the trip here. And there's no doubt a pro-Suriname crowd tonight here in Paramaribo. Here's Morales. Trying to move this one forward. Morales couldn't quite get on the end of it. Becker trying to get around Steven Robles, and Robles was fouled. Move forward, and then another clearance upfield. Guatemala just had so much difficulty getting on the ball and staying on the ball in this game. A scrap for this loose ball, and it's a foul against Guatemala. Look at it here. Onwike just caught in between those blue shirts, and it's the foul by Jonathan Franco. Stanley Benzo looking on, trying to have all of this pressure in the early going pay off. Powell sends it forward. The heads go up. It's floated centrally. Morales was under it, couldn't get it away. It's steered into the corner now by Lopez. Suriname able to keep it, but only momentarily. Thrown will go back the other way. Good work there by Antonio Lopez. Some good news for Guatemalan football here recently. Club Jelahu has qualified for the semifinals of the Central American Cup, which qualifies them to CONCACAF Champions Cup coming up at the start of 2026. Many of these players, or a handful of them at least, do play for that Jelahu side. Just balls move forward again. Some of those players include Antonio Lopez, William Cardoza, who is on the bench. Big moment for that club to progress into the semifinals, where they will take on Real España on October the 22nd. Jelahu taking down Sporting San Miguelito of Panama in the quarterfinals. Good move down the line to get by Aaron Herrera. Margaret still coming infield. Margaret's shot bouncing into the hands of Nicholas Hagen. Margaret has been a force coming off that left side tonight for Suriname. And maybe the best chance in this game for Suriname. Still just the 3 shots for the home side tonight, but it's better than Guatemala's 0. Ball moved into space. Rubio Rubin couldn't get on it. Here's Becker. Coming in field. Chance to hit. It's deflected right in the path of Becker, and his header is taken by Hagen. Decided to go with his head instead of his foot. Not sure he would have had enough time to put his laces through this, as he was feeling the pressure from behind of Morales. Had to go with his head. Just not enough power there. Another good block defensively for this Guatemalan defense. Suriname able to keep it once more. Nearing the midway point of this game. Closing in on halftime. Suriname into the attack again. Margaret fires the cross in, and it's too close to Hagen. Morales has been everywhere defensively for this Guatemalan side. 28-year-old who currently plays for Municipal, nearing 50 caps for Guatemala in his career. Moved out wide again. Driving forward, Margaret, but he forgot the ball behind him. Trying to turn the corner, Oscar Santis to release Rubio Rubin over the top. Second ball picked up here by Guatemala. This ball slipped in behind. Santis could not connect with Rubin. Good work and transition defending there by Suriname. Suriname into the attack again. Cherry for Becker. Geraldo Becker puts the cross in. Going to be headed straight out of play, and a throw-in on the way for Suriname. Will gets it out wide. This turf surface very slick after the rain that has fallen here in this first half. This ball thumped out of play, a throw-in going Guatemala's way. Anytime they get the ball, they want to go quick, and they will right here. A chance to run for Oscar Santis. All the way to the end line. The cross fired in and steered out of play. Rubin was waiting in the middle. It'll be a corner kick on the way for Guatemala. Was that long touch there by Santis. It made him chase it all the way down. He couldn't really be patient with him because the ball was going at such pace. It was that touch right there. And all he could do then was whip it in, but it was Shaquille Pinas who was there and able to put that one out of play. couple of options standing over this, including Antonio Lopez. Will be Lopez to take when the referee is ready. It's the first corner kick of the game for Guatemala. Lopez, in-swinger, lipped it in, punched away by Vybes. Herrera curls it in again. The header coming towards goal is out of play. Jose Morales, one of those around that for Guatemala.
Reggae
Boyz, couple of opportunities there, off of crosses.
Get on the kerchief then.
Vybes doing well, punching away. And getting rid of any sort of danger.
Yes, I am.
Long ball over the top. As the header comes centrally. Roy Grot couldn't get on it. Suriname able to keep it. Trying to move it through the middle. Good physical defending there by Samayoa. Played through lines again. Good step by Samayoa. Guatemala now looking to come back the other way. Played into space. This one moved back for Vybes, who looks to distribute into the middle. Quick feet there in the middle by Lonwijk. And Suriname not able to keep it. Franco comes through the middle. Lopez appeared to have caromed off his arm. He's bouncing up here, hitting that stray right arm. Bouncing through the middle, it's picked up again. Becker trying to play it infield, and it's broken up. Guatemala looking for a chance to run now. Foul in the middle, and this one will go Suriname's way. It was Lopez who lined that one up. Aligning there with the center back, Stefano Denswil. Final minute of play before we get into stoppage time. Suriname had the better of the opportunities in the early going, continuing to create. Guatemala's got a bit more of a foothold in this game as of late. Slip forward, Margaret to the end line, cuts it back. Couldn't connect with J. Roy Grot. For a team in Suriname that has so many new players coming into their federation and playing for this national team, it's those sorts of moments, trying to get on the same page in the attack, the tendencies of their teammates, that might take a little bit to come along. Came along well in the September window, but something just like that, as this ball harmlessly rolls out of play. Guatemala being patient here. Expectation is they want to get to the break. Just be 1 minute of stoppage time at the end of this first half. Over the top, chested down. One more attack for Suriname, and numbers here if they go quick. Margaret forced to turn it back. It was good defending by Steven Robles. Trying to play through the middle again, nothing on. Morales lifts it forward. And the referee blows his whistle for halftime. Suriname, the dominant of the two sides here in this first half, but nothing to show for it. Suriname at the top of this Group A. It's Guatemala at the bottom. Suriname, they control their own destiny to clinch a spot.
25. Two massive games you are all invited. Come out and watch the legendary Theodore Tapper with more.
At 3 p.m.
That money in the bank machine. Play that motherfucking gangsta shit. Shoot these motherfuckers, save your soul. Rap like everybody lose control. I said put that money in the bank machine. Play that motherfucking gangsta shit. Shoot these motherfuckers, save your soul. Rap like everybody lose control.
Permiso, que voy a hacer un hechizo que los va a poner a tocar el piso. La bruja. Voy mucho monstruo acá adentro, 911 rescate. Llamen a los bomberos, fuego. Abran la copa que la disco se rompa. Hey mami, mami, bebecita, tú eres la que me marea. Se enteren que la bruja por la que se va a ver.
You are the sun in my sky. Even when the stars all die, you are gonna make me shine. You make me shine, 'cause I'm born forever your guide. For all of my life I will be by your side. And I'll be there when you fall. Yeah, and there'll be no pain at all. And I'll be your shelter, your shelter from the storm. Yeah, always be your shelter. I'll be there if you fall, and if you walk a lonely road, know that you're not alone, yeah, 'cause I'll be your shelter from the storm.
Let me tell you something, folks. This guy right here, he's incredible. I've seen a lot of hardworking people in my life, believe me, but this man, he works harder than anyone. He's honest, he's loyal, and he doesn't quit. People talk about the American dream. He lives it. He doesn't make excuses. He makes things happen. He's what America's all about. If we had more people like him, this country would be in even better shape. Truly an inspiration. Great guy, just great.
Shaka Abrams presents his 50th birthday in a style and fashion a thing called football nostalgia at Jackson the 18th of October. Chalky Hill Masters versus St. Anne's Bay Masters.
Welcome to The Morning Show with DJ Collie Weed. Tycoons Radio, present DJ Collie Weed.
You know, for the ghetto youths them, you know. But also life is so real, you know. Real. You know you can't to trust them. No time. You have to just step on your P's and your Q's. Look out. Never know who to trust. Them your friend, yeah, you can't trust them. Them your family, can't trust them. Them your girl, yeah, you can't trust them. Ghetto youth, where you chop your line. Make your money, watch the same time. We're just friends.
This is me, man. I ask them whether they say this. Who tell them to start this? Come on, this is the artist when them know them automatic. So upon me, I'm going to the first part of my rap. This is me. Can I turn down in the labor and me class it? Sim cast to watch and call it weed. If me planted them, I know this gun factory now, this gun supermarket. Gun them in a barrel, it's in them out in a basket.
Shaka Abraham, 50th Earth Strong presents
Football nostalgia
At Drexel.
Saint and Masters against Chalky Hill Masters.
St. Anne's over 40 against Kingstown over 40.
Starring Altamont Butler.
October 18, 2025.
You know it's Tycoons Radio, and it's a Friday evening. A Friday evening we tune to football. And you know coming up later on the Reggae Boyz take on Curacao in an important game. Win this one, you can say that we are in the 2026 World Cup. We can't lose this, we can't draw this well, we need a trick. Hey! Woo! I ain't know Trinidad supposed to be playing as we speak, don't it? Wonder if the game starts yet. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. Let's see what's happening. What do you guys think about the Reggae Boyz game? Leave in the comments. Make a prediction of the score. Let's see if you're lucky. Who to tell? Maybe you can win a prize. The Trinidad game hasn't started yet. But trust me, we're going over there as well. You know the vibes, you know, it's half time between Suriname and Guatemala. And the score is 0-0. Okay. I go in the building. Watch the style where we building. Ready up.
Black Dragon Records.
I mean, big up Black Dragon now. I say big up every Jamaicans out there right now.
Shaka Abraham,
You know?
50th Earth Strong presents
Football nostalgia
At Drexel.
Saint and Masters against Chalky Hill Masters.
St. Anne's over 40 against Kingstown over 40.
Starring Altamont Butler.
October 18, 2025. Carlos Campbell.
Working hard to get back to full fitness.
Getting ready for Football Nostalgia at Draxhall, October 18.
Taste Test Fridays.
This and every Fridays, starting October 17, 2025 at Limelight Bar and Grill.
6-wing and 6D&G beers for $2,500.
Football Nostalgia.
Draxhall comes alive October 18, 2025.
2 massive games, you're all invited. Come out and watch the legendary Theodore Tapper with more.
At 3 p.m.
That money in the bank machine. Play that motherfucking gangsta shit. Should these motherfuckers save your soul? Rap like everybody lose control. I said put that money in the bank machine. Play that motherfucking gangsta shit. Should these motherfuckers save your soul? Rap like everybody lose control.
Permiso, que voy a hacer un hechizo que los va a poner a tocar el piso. La bruja. Hay mucho monstruo acá adentro, 911 rescate. Llamen a los bomberos, fuego. Abran la copa hasta que el disco se rompa. Hey mami, mami, bebecita, tú eres la que me marea. Se enteren que la bruja por ti es que se va a ver.
You are the sun in my sky. Even when the stars all die, you are gonna make me shine. You make me shine, 'cause I'm born forever your guide. For all of my life, I will be by your side. And I'll be there when you fall, yeah. And there'll be no pain at all. And I'll be your shelter from the storm. Yeah, always be your shelter. I'll be there if you fall, and if you walk a lonely road, know that you're not alone, yeah. 'Cause I'll be your shelter from the storm.
Let me tell you something, folks. This guy right here, he's incredible. I've seen a lot of hardworking people in my life, believe me, but this man, he works harder than anyone. He's honest, he's loyal, and he doesn't quit. People talk about the American dream. He lives it. He doesn't make excuses. He makes things happen. He's what America's all about. If we had more people like him, this country would be in even better shape. Truly an inspiration. Great guy, just great.
Shaka Abrams presents his 50th birthday in a style and fashion a thing called Football Nostalgia at Draxhall the 18th of October. Chalky Hill Masters versus St. John's Bay Masters.
Welcome to The Morning Show with DJ Collie Weed. Tycoons Radio, present DJ Collie Weed.
You know, forget the youths them, you know. But also life is so real, you know. Real. You know you can't to trust them. No time. You have to just step on your P's and your Q's. Look out. Never know who to trust. Them your friend, yeah, you can't trust them. Them your family, can't trust them. Them your girl, yeah, you can't trust them. Get a youth, where you chop your line. Make your money, watch the same time. Not just friend.
This is me, man. I ask them whether they say this. Who tell them to start this? Come on, this stick on the artist, so them know them automatic. So upon me, I'm going to the post, got them around. This is me, I can me turn down in the labor, them clotted. Sim cast to watch and call the weed. Me planted them and know this gun factory or this gun supermarket. Gun them in a barrel, it's in them out in a basket.
Chaka Abraham, 50th, Earth Strong.
Presents.
Football nostalgia.
At Drexel.
Saint and Masters, against Chalky Hill Masters.
St. Anne's over 40 against Kingstown over 40.
Starring Altamont Butler.
October 18, 2025.
Player coming on at the break. Here's Herrera to the end line. The cross coming in. Deflected out of play. It's a corner kick on the way for Guatemala. Just the second corner kick of this game for Guatemala. And as Ostersentis, driven ball in, flicked across the face of goal, and all the way into the corner for Sarabia. He lets this trickle out of play for a Guatemala throw-in. Morales might just have that long throw in his locker that he can utilize here. Towards the edge of the area and quickly headed away. Guatemala able to keep it. Morales did not keep that ball in play. Throwing back to Suriname. It's been a stout defensive performance from this Guatemalan side. They've seen some pressure in their face, but they have not broken through 48.5 minutes. Another whistle here, and this will go Guatemala's way. Morales amongst it once again. There's a collision there with the opposite number 16, Gennaro Daniels, who just came into this game. Daniels popping up again. It's the captain, Jose Pinto, who is shaken up here. Daniels closing down on what looked to be a heavy touch there by Jose Pinto. Guatemala playing through the middle, lifted over the top, trying to connect with Rubin or Sentis. Now it's Sentis trying to track this one down. Saravia picks it up again for Guatemala. Touched out wide. Sentis sprints it back in fields. Lopez goes over. And a whistle comes. Free kick on the way for Guatemala. Shaquille Pinas not a fan of that decision. You can read his lips. He's saying, I got the ball. The referee didn't see it that way. Chance to really test this back line now. Couple of options standing over it. Lopez and Sentis. Sentis runs away. It will be Lopez. And now it's coming together in the middle after a player went down before that ball was sent in. Haps will see yellow. And it looks like there might be another one. It will also be Pinto who goes into the book. Now Lopez put in a good ball, but there was Pinto and Haps coming together even before that ball came in. Now the question will be, will they get to retake this? The whistle appeared to come before the free kick was taken. And yes, they will do this again. It will be Lopez once more, curling it in. The header flicked up into the air. Saravia trying to get under it. It was headed clear. Good work by Herrera to nod that one forward. Now a shot taken towards goal. It's the first shot on target tonight. It's a straightforward save by Vybes, and now his clearance. Long downfield. Makes a big bounce off this turf surface. And Suriname will control again in the middle with Paul. Haps moving it forward. Margaret was the go-to player in that first half for Suriname. Switch of play. Wants to lift this in. It's closest to Geraldo Becker. Paul keeps it alive as it's moved out wide. Another cross is blocked. Down the line, Paul will get there again. The cutback ball broken up by Morales. Long downfield for Rubin. He lifts it back centrally. And good work there by Shaquille Pinas to step in. Now Margaret. Lofted over the top. Hagen is able to settle under it. Slid forward again, and there is Vybes in the top of his area. Suriname and Guatemala each never been to the World Cup. Both teams on the precipice of it. Suriname a little bit closer than Guatemala at this stage. Guatemala making no changes coming into this second half. Could be seen as a bit of a surprise by manager Luis Fernando Tena tonight, as they didn't have much going in that first half, did Guatemala. Switch of play. And a race to the end line is Anderson as the cross comes in.
Trinidad leading one.
There was some contact there in the box. The referee waved it away immediately. They are always taking a look at it. Eric Miranda in the VAR room tonight.
No joke.
Margaret able to turn the corner, get the cross away. Now it's Guatemala looking to play in transition. Headed out. Throw-in coming for Guatemala. Subs going through their warm-ups for Suriname. He's throwing long down the line. Ends up out of play. It's a goal kick. It was not touched there by Shaquille Pinas. That was very well done by the captain for this Suriname side.
Let's keep you up to date. Trinidad 1, Bermuda 0.
Down the line and straight out of play.
Suriname 0, Guatemala 0. You see? Check you. What thought that was something?
The World Cup qualifiers, that includes rounds 2 and this round 3. The first two matches, Panama 0-0 draw.
0-0 draw. They'll take the point, but 3 points tonight would really go a long way for Suriname in qualifying them for the World Cup. After this match, it's midway through this third round of qualifiers. Out wide for Margaret. Margaret turns the corner, cuts it back, the deflection, cleared away by Pinto. Robles staying with it, clearing it ahead. Out wide for Margaret once again. Cross is blocked. And there's a throw-in coming for Suriname. We're starting to pick up the tempo again in the attack. Suriname wanting a foul there, nothing doing, and then the clearance. Santis in a tough spot, turns it over. Referee stepping in again. Turn the corner, here's Cherry. Now the cutback ball, Paul in space, Paul! Out of play. Hagen was a spectator on that one, but happy to see it fly over his crossbar. Paul found that space in a game like this. There hasn't been a breakthrough, there haven't been many chances. And why not try your luck from that sort of distance? It wasn't a bad effort by any means by Kenneth Paul. 20th cap for Suriname coming tonight. Plays in Turkey for Antalyaspor. Move through the middle, trying to turn the corner here. Now Herrera. And a player going down. Shaken up immediately. And this is the substitute, Daniels. Oh, that's a... looks to be a non-contact, just kind of dragged his foot there on the turf right there. Oh boy, you really don't like to see that. Daniels has been in his game for 15 minutes, coming on at halftime. His debut for Suriname. 23-year-old who plays for Kilmarnock in Scotland. Daniels, who has actually played in North America previously, played for Pacific FC in the Canadian Premier League. We're making the move back overseas. Currently plays former Dutch youth international. Training staff on the field right away. Daniels back to his feet. That's always just a scary moment for a player when you just kind of twist your knee like that, especially on a turf surface. Going through those tests and obviously running a bit gingerly, wanting to stay in this game if he can. See what the prognosis is. He wants to stay, but I don't know if his body is going to let him. Free kick going Guatemala's way. Haven't had much going in this second half, but they've had a little bit more than they did in the first. The early going in that game, or in that first half rather, for Guatemala, they didn't have anything going. They were in a defensive posture for almost the entire first half hour. Another player down, and it is Daniels, and it appears his day will be done right here. That is a tough way to go out for Gennaro Daniels. Making his Suriname debut today. Trying to tough it out. His body is not going to let him do that. Just a really tough scene here for Daniels, who's been in this game for just over 15 minutes. And just going down. Daniels being helped off the field here. And it will be Leofilo Vleiter to enter this game. Currently plays his club football in Hungary. Really tough moment here for Daniels as he is helped off the field. You just hope the best for Daniels. Very tough way to exit, but it will be Leofilo Vleiter to enter this game. 15 goals in his international career.
Substitution in the 65th minute.
Big chance to impress as the second striker to come off the bench today. It was Vleiter who won the Golden Boot Award at the 2019-2020 CONCACAF Nations League. Scored 10 goals in 6 matches in League B. It really sparked his time with this national team. He's been with this team for a while. Different than some of the other players, his teammates now that just been with the team for a handful of games. They're all looking for the same goal. That's to make the World Cup. This ball's moved forward. Chance to stand this up to the back post. The shot is into side netting. And a portion of this venue may have thought that went in. Good effort by Geraldo Becker, but wrong side of the post. Stood up to the back post, and a good effort there by Becker. Just didn't quite come to be. One more note on Leofilo Vleiter, who is awaiting that ball potentially in the middle. He's also Suriname's sole top goal scorer with his 15 goals in his international career. And a substitution coming here for Guatemala. Rodrigo Sarabia is exiting. It will be Rudy Munoz to enter this game. Munoz, the 20-year-old, has already earned 12 caps with this national team. Currently plays for Municipal in Guatemala. Munoz did start in the last game against Panama. Obviously was changed to move to the bench tonight. Sarabia was one of the players to come in for him. And now one of those changes right here is undone.
We also got a friendly international coming this evening too. Argentina, Venezuela for the fans around that side there. Yeah. Look more we have USA.
Here's Morales. Heavy touch does him in. Chance to turn it upfield. Here comes Suriname. Options up ahead. Margaret. Through ball just too strong as it runs through for Hagen.
Ready again.
Floated forward again. The header by Santos is steered wide. Those have been the sorts of opportunities tonight for Guatemala. 3/4 of this game have really struggled to test the goalkeeper this evening. 4 shots, only one of them on target. Expected goals just 0.15. Expected goals for Suriname isn't much higher at 0.29. That's on 8 shots and 3 on target. Taps out wide and rolling out of play. Haps curls this one in. The heads go up. Vleiter was closest to it. It's onto the roof of the net. Good pressure there on that back line by the Guatemalan defense. That has been the bright spot tonight for Guatemala, is how stout they have been defensively. Only conceded 2 goals of Guatemala in these 3 matches so far in this 3rd round of World Cup qualifying. No whistle. As Lopez went down, Guatemala was looking for it. Suriname carry on. Trying to get the cross away, all the way to the back post. Ball does stay in play. Margaret. Sit back in, going back post. Good defensive play there by Morales. Morales has been up and down that left side. Very good player, an important player for Guatemala, as he was in that game against Panama back in September. Long throw, bouncing in. Fleitzer just backing his way towards goal. Across now again, Samayoa there to clear it. 2 of the more difficult away days in this group. And Guatemala getting back-to-back at Panama, which is one of the bigger crowds, bigger venues they will play, and then one of the farthest places to travel of the teams left in World Cup qualifiers in any of the 3 groups coming here to Suriname. One of the farthest distances is being contested currently, and is Trinidad and Tobago and Bermuda, who are currently contesting their match in the first half. It's 1-0 to Trinidad and Tobago in that one. Cross floated in, deflected out of play. Corner kick on the way for Suriname as we are into the final 20 minutes. In swinger, Paul lifts it in, punched away by Hagen. Hagen has made the saves when he is needed to. Brings it in field. Trying for the quick give and go. Cherry couldn't get back on the end of it. And whistle here. It's a free kick to go back the other way. Gonna play through the middle. Moved out wide. Couldn't quite chip it in behind. As Robles was fouled. He definitely sold it there. Now a set piece on the way for Guatemala. Trying to get a ball into the box and test this back line. This ball whipped in. Nothing on it though from Santis. And a substitution on the way. 2 changes here for Guatemala. Rubio Rubin will exit as Pedro Altan will come into this game. Will also be the end of the night for Antonio Lopez as Darwin Lam will enter. Rubin just never really able to get going tonight. Charleston Battery products. Lam comes in. Plays for Comunicaciones. Altan, Municipal player, both domestic players in Guatemala.
Pedro Altan.
Santis trying to get back into the play. Physical defending there from Haps. It's turned over. Robles bouncing the cross in. Big chance, it's buried!
Guatemala
just into the game! Guatemala leads in Suriname!
Wow. Guatemala unleashed the rat! The man them mad, you know, we know. Yeah, the game the balance still when
the right sub at the right time
beat the ball
for Luis
more than
Tena and Guatemala.
If Suriname keep it for 3
Lom,
minutes,
right
the
place,
Guatemalan
right
team
time.
keep it for 6 minutes.
The failed
the
clearance
game that I
off the
played.
chest of the Suriname defender. Great ball in there. Just forcing Pinas to play that. And Darwin Lom stepping in at the exact right moment for this Guatemala side. An experienced international player nearing 50 caps in his career. His 13th international goal. And a massive moment for Guatemala.
Number 14, Darwin Lom.
Not only gets them ahead in this game where they have had next to nothing, but it really changes the picture in this Group A as well.
3,755.
Back to play after all that pressure and attacking presence that Suriname has had in this game. They trail and they must go find an equalizer now.
Business in the Reggae Boyz, I want to see that. Oh, not joke. 38 minutes and 10 minutes of play should have scored. So, no business, bro. No lynching like really.
Turned over. This crowd growing a bit restless now here in Paramaribo.
Yeah, pressure on Suriname. No.
A goal officially in the 75th minute. Darwin Lom came in the 74th minute. About a minute it took for Lom to impact this game. Here's Margaret. Going to cut this in and slide it forward. Herrera. We've talked about Guatemala being stout defensively in this game. Now they'll really have to lean into that to try to see this out. We're still 13 minutes plus stoppage time. Long switch of play. Now to play it. Throwing on the way for Suriname. Moved out wide for Margaret. Margaret trying to turn it back now. 2 blue shirts over. It'll be a throw-in coming. Gonna break lines and stepping in was Samayoa. Challenge put in by Morales. It was a clean one. Here's Altan to move it out wide. Munoz, Santis looking for Lom, and it's taken by Vybes. Margaret will come again for Suriname. That goal is just the second goal that opposition has scored here in Paramaribo in World Cup qualifying. Suriname has been so stout defensively on their home field. Just one heavy touch off the chest of their captain, Shaquille Pinas, and the complexion of not only this game, but this competition changes. As it stands in this group now, both Suriname and Guatemala would be sitting on 4 points. That's before El Salvador and Panama play tonight. That only heightens the importance of that game tonight, because if it stays as it is, a win for either El Salvador or Panama would take them to the top of the group. Subs coming, and these are the final two subs. Jose Ardon and Oscar Castellanos will enter this game. Third and final substitution window for Luis Fernando Tena. Steven Robles will be one to exit. And those Guatemala fans sitting in the first row. A lot to be pleased about right now.
And leaving is number 13, Steven Robles.
Castellanos, the 25-year-old who plays domestically for Antigua. Jose Ardon also plays for Antigua, and also 25 years old. Ardon was a starter in the last match against Panama. Trying to see this out for the final 10 minutes here tonight. This one steered out wide. Nothing on. Ball floated forward. Pinto with the commanding header, and now a chance to turn the other way for Guatemala. Darwin Lam, the goal scorer, gets it out wide for Rudy Munoz. Herrera on the overlap. Munoz cuts it in. Castellanos trying to come forward. This ball ushered out of play. It's a corner kick. It looked like Ciano Haps thought that was going to be a goal kick. Instead, it's a corner kick, and Guatemala will have a set piece. This will be Pedro Altan in swinger near post. It beat the first man. Herrera able to keep it alive and moves it out wide again. Altan trying to get across the way. He does. Altan diving in to try to keep that alive. And now a chance to run. Trying to chip this one out wide. Margaret got the deflection. Corner kick here for Suriname. This cross comes in on the corner, headed away, taken on the volley, diving save, Hagen. Stays alive, lifted in again, and this one is sent into orbit. That one is sent well out of play, but what a save from Nicholas Hagen. Player down is Jose Morales, referee pointing to his watch. So say, yes, this will be added on. What a stop there by Hagen at full stretch. Not only that, but to get it out of harm's way. So many bodies in the middle, but to parry it out wide. And it was Morales that went down quick. Sub here. Jean-Paul Boyz will enter this game. Margaret and then Swill to exit. Will also be Virgil Nisijan to come into this game. And is now 4 subs that have been utilized by Stanley Menzo. Nisijan, who plays in the Netherlands, 32. 9 caps, a couple of goals. Jean-Paul Boyz probably used more as a defensive player in this game, replacing Den Swill. He currently plays in Germany for Darmstadt. Lifting it forward. Runs out of play. Becker trying to go quick. Suriname have to play with a sense of urgency. Time is running thin. To pick up just 1 point through the opening 2 home matches in World Cup qualifying is a very difficult way to go through this competition if you're Suriname. Right now, that's where they stand. Yet they still came into today at the top of this group. The flag is up for offside. We'll go back the other way. Guatemala trying to see this one out. What a big 3 points this would be to get them back in the picture here in Group A. It's not only in getting them back into the picture, it's potentially moving them joint top on points. Come down to tiebreakers against both Suriname and Guatemala to be 1-1-1, 2 goals scored, 2 goals against with a 0 goal difference. It's too early to talk about all the tiebreakers, but we're the midway point now of these World Cup qualifiers. 3 matches played for both these teams once this game concludes. Driving forward, chipping it in, and there was some contact there. The ball bounces out of play. It's a goal kick. Suriname looking for some of that contact. Another look at this as Becker just trying to play it to the back post. It did take a deflection out. A whistle here for a foul. Bringing it forward again. Moved out wide. Suriname looking for anything here. Lets this run through. Haps goes low and well wide. No deflection on it. Five minutes left in this game.
The fourth official has indicated that there will be 5 minutes of added time.
Big opportunity for Guatemala to see this one out. Suriname just trying to scramble back to get a point out of this one. Herrera still battling forward. Foul here, Ardon commits it. Suriname have to go quick. Suriname's next match will be against Panama on the road on Tuesday. When they finish off with El Salvador at home and then on the road to Guatemala. No whistle there to play on. For this Guatemala side, they will stay on the road. They'll take on El Salvador on Tuesday before finishing off with 2 matches at home in the November window. That could be absolutely crucial for Guatemala. We'll see how it all shakes out. These 3 points would go a very long way. Herrera coming forward. Still Aaron Herrera trying to lay it up for Castellanos. Shot from distance. Altan is blocked. Was closed down well by Samayoa, and Guatemala able to keep it. Still Altan weaving. Altan for Herrera. This is the smart thing to do, and just take it to the corner. Herrera, as this cross comes in. Just a bunch of bodies coming together. There was no whistle. This shot's taken from distance from Ardon. Controlled there by Lom. Guatemala taking some shots from distance. Really no need for that. Herrera had the right idea to take it to the corner. Because now Suriname are right back on it. Over the top. Headed out of play. Corner kick on the way. Midway through the minimum of 5.
Sa kanilang van Suriname, nummer 10. Denzel Jurtana, die komt in voor nummer 5. Richardo Haps in de 93e minuut.
Cherry standing over this. The goalkeeper Viason has come forward. Cherry outswinger, punched away by Hagen. Kept alive, the shot is low through traffic, it's in! Salvages a point for Suriname. What a big moment here. The punch away by Hagen. So many bodies in the way. It was Darwin Lom keeping everyone on side. What a moment. Just hitting it low and with pace. And when Suriname looked down and out of this game, the substitute salvages it. Sidjan with his 3rd goal for Suriname in his international career. Guatemala now will go long over the top. A point is still important for this Guatemalan side. 3 would have been absolutely massive, though. Right now, it's still Suriname at the top of the group. El Salvador and Panama can still catch them with 3 points tonight. But Suriname may not be done, and there is still time left in this game. Here comes Suriname. Into the corner, Becker earns another corner kick, late on. As the goalkeeper dare come forward again. This is what this crowd has been waiting for tonight. Cherry, in swinger, headed away by Ardon. And that is full time. A 1-1 draw tonight in Paramaribo. For Guatemala, it sure feels like a loss. And you can see what it means there to Jonathan Franco. Suriname left it all out there. They'll take the point. They'll stay at the top of Group A. What a match to open up this Friday here in CONCACAF World Cup qualifiers. Full time from Paramaribo. It finishes Suriname 1, Guatemala 1.
FanDuel's dropping profit boosts every college football Saturday to turn wins into bigger wins. So how do we spread the word?
I got it. We boost our butts with massive rockets and fly to tailgates everywhere, from Nebraska to Michigan. Yes, letting fans know they can boost any Saturday matchup. Nice! Do we know any rocket scientists?
My cousin's good at math. What's his number? Get a profit boost every Saturday with FanDuel. Plus, new customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win.
So you win some and you lose some.
My peanut butter and jelly.
Oh no. Yeah man, it's all about right side around so that's it. You know? You got respect around this so.
I guess my ham and cheese didn't make it.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Now that's a great view. Yep. At Total Wireless, we got your back every day. Others, not so much. Just look at the facts.
Switch to Total Wireless and save 50% off Metro and Cricket. Guaranteed. With one line when you keep the...
I don't know. That's the thing there in the evening, you know. It's all about we out here and them say football time. So we are feature football upon a leveling idea. You see me? Little more from now, you know, say the Reggae boys them out and stunting. You think I come and I come bunting? Reggae boys out, you know, so much time to do. I go check out see what I go on for reggae them round this. So, 8 o'clock match at the match time though. I think so. I'm going to check though. Yeah, alright, let's say it there, you know. We're just there in the building. We filled in the. We see now. Trinidad 2, Bermuda 0, though. Oh. No ask me. Yeah, man, we have to big up the people who check in. It's all about Alti J. I did that thing named Ball Watch. You understand? So, you know, a World Cup season we're into and we just feature a game with Suriname and Guatemala based on copyright laws. You know, I can't to show no. They clip them and them thing there. But it all about we're there and we just stay do the thing the right and proper way. So I mean, and I move the phone and it come like I put myself in a trouble, you know. Cause Jaja, them thing you're supposed to download and me carry away phone and they never finish. So you know, so then go that bug out for me. For real. But we have said big up still to all who check in, cause I don't know the thing go. We keep the check-in good and up and running though. Yeah, I know anything around the corner forward. Reggae boys, reggae. You understand me? So we are going to prepare ourselves for that. You see me? So, I say, respect from a couple days ago we start the program and we see some people are checking where they normally check in. So we are say, hats off to all of them people there. You know, 100% or even more. Because we're there and we are doing thing and it's all about niceness, no? Oh. So, big respect for y'all who check in, give them strength same way. But we want the people them start to like and share the thing. Grow it or grow, you know. Sooner or later I can employ somebody else. Till me can employ a next person till. Because 24 hours in the day, you know. You see me? And the plan is to get this thing up and running when we can give a little youth a 2 hour here and there and him have a job. Because trust me, most people not really look out for we as youth or look out for the youth them. Because I always call myself youth and I forgot say me a elder now, you know. I don't know when me go feel my age like say me grow up. But me still feel, my body still feel this teenage way, like everything when me used to do from school, I still can do it. You know, I don't know if my mind a fool me or what, but trust me, that's just my strong belief. I still can do everything with me, you know, find myself I do from birth. Still I see, I know, God know. You see me? So, there. Hopefully.
Welcome to the morning show. Coons Radio, present, DJ Collie Weed.
You know, forget the youths them, you know. But don't say life is so real, you know. Real. You know you can't to trust them. No time. You have to just step on your P's and your Q's. Look out. Never know who to trust. Them your friend, yeah, you can't trust them. Them your family, can't trust them. Them your girl, yeah, you can't trust them. Get a youth, where you chop your line. Make your money, watch the same time. No trust friend.
Welcome to the morning show with DJ Collie Weed. Tycoons Radio, present, DJ Collie Weed.
You know, forget the youths them, you know. But don't say life is so real, you know. Real. You know you can't to trust them. No time. You have to just step on your P's and your Q's. Look out. Never know who to trust. Them your friend, yeah, you can't trust them. Them your family, can't trust them. Them your girl, yeah, you can't trust them. Get a youth, where you chop your line. Make your money, watch the same time. No trust friend.
This is me, man. I ask them whether they say this. Who tell them to start this? Come on, this is the kind of artist, so them know them automatic. So upon me, I'm going to the first part of my rap. This is me, I can't turn down in the labor, then me clot it. Simcast to watch and call the weed. If me plant it, then I know this gun factory or this gun supermarket. Don't them in a barrel, it's in them, but in a basket.
Shaka Abraham, 50th, Earth Strong.
Presents
Football nostalgia.
at Drexel.
Saint and Masters, against Chalky Hill Masters.
St. Anne's over 40 against Kingstown over 40.
Starring Altamont Butler.
October 18, 2025.
Yes, I yeah. Check in, you know the ball Vybes, Pycoon Radio loud. Wonder what's up with the football, what's going on? You know it's World Cup time, World Cup qualifiers playing. Trinidad leading 2-0. Guatemala 1-0. Waiting on the Reggae Boyz to rumble. Are you ready? Yes, I will just stay and go and build a Vybes in and we're going for build a sport channel, don't it? Yeah, this Vybes I feel good, no? I have to go bring on some sports, no? I know it's all about Jamaica game start. I want to go on. And we not get nothing on it around here, so I want to go on. Oh, Jesus. This not look good around here. No, sir. This a fucker. See this thing I do a while ago, you know?
Black Dragon Records.
Shaka Abraham, 50th Earth Strong presents
Football nostalgia.
at Drexel. Saint and Masters against Chalky Hill Masters.
St. Anne's over 40 against Kingstown over 40.
Starring Altamont Butler.
October 18, 2025. Carlos Campbell.
Working hard to get back to full fitness.
Getting ready for Football Nostalgia at Drexel, October 18.
Taste Test Fridays.
This and every Fridays, starting October 17, 2025 at Limelight Bar and Grill.
6-wing and 6D&G beers for $2,500.
Football nostalgia.
Drexel comes alive October 18, 2025.
Two massive games you are all invited. Come out and watch the legendary Theodore Tapper with more.
At 3 p.m.
That money in the bank machine. Play that motherfucking gangster shit. Shoot these motherfuckers, save your soul. Rap like everybody lose control. I said put that money in the bank machine. Play that motherfucking gangster shit. Shoot these motherfuckers, save your soul. Rap like everybody lose control.